It is cold today, y'all. We got our first killing frost. Check out this elephant ear. I've been so busy with Thanksgiving and cooking. This was my first Thanksgiving cooking on my wood stove, so it's a bit of a learning curve for me. So I was in the kitchen quite a bit. I wasn't able to pick all my peppers yesterday because I've been so busy. So I went ahead and ran my sprinkler all night to cover it in ice to protect it from the frost, giving me a little bit more time. Because believe it or not, that ice protects those peppers from getting all mushy from the frost. Looks like my pepper plants actually came down. I see the ice got too heavy. This is wild. I love it. Woohoo, crunchy. That's kind of fun though, huh? So yeah, these peppers, I did this to protect the actual peppers themselves. What do you think of that, Morrow? Pretty wild. So as this melts today, later I'll come show you the peppers and how they were not damaged, surprisingly. Kind of wild how you can do this. Look at this. This tomato plant, look at this. When I did this last year, the tomatoes don't handle this well. Neither do the squash so much. Peppers and tobacco are fine. Hi, what's up?
I'm heading out.
Okay, love you. Bye. So if you see this pepper plant, it's kind of the outskirts of my sprinkler. It got damaged. So last night I came out here and I turned my sprinkler on at about midnight. Ideally, it would be nice if I had a timer because I knew it wasn't going to be dropping down to freezing temperatures until about 2 in the morning. So it's been running for quite a while. See how those peppers are just completely encased in that ice. That's beautiful. Oh, there's the hibiscus. These are poinsettias, and this section doesn't get covered by the sprinkler. The tobacco looks surprisingly okay. In fact, I wanted to see how... This thing's nice, y'all. I got this at Harbor Freight. I think it's around $20 now. But it's nice to be able to see the ground temperature, especially when I'm starting seeds. Certain things like tomatoes need at least 70 degrees. Peppers need more, like 75, 80 degrees. So this is a nice way to tell, a bit slippery, what the temperature is here. 25. And you know, tobacco and peppers are surprisingly hardy. I've had a habanero pepper that survived several frosts before it was officially killed off. It's really hard not to get lost in the beauty of this ice though, as it's slowly coming apart. Morrow, Morrow's having a good old time. Oh, was that tasty? All right, don't get too crazy. Mara, you're gonna take that poor... No, you're getting... Hey, Maro. You know, those are spicy peppers, you know. Those are Carolina Reapers. Like a winter wonderland. Look at this. Kind of fun, huh? So yeah, later I'll come out here when everything's melted and I'll show you how the peppers are completely fine, even after going through 25-degree weather. You want some corn to warm up your bones? It's about 1 o'clock and things are pretty well melted outside. Look, I brought in my pumpkins. Barely in time too. Maro, you coming? I woke up at 2 o'clock and I realized, oh no, I forgot about my pumpkins. So I ran downstairs and I moved all the pumpkins inside so they'll get mushy. Now, normally in November, we'll have one frost and then I have another week or two before the next one, so I can just run at one time and then I'm good for another week or two. In this situation, it's not gonna be like that. We're gonna get another 5 days, I think, of weather in the 20s, so I won't be running the sprinkler every night. There's just no way. We just did it for that one time. But you see how well protected these peppers were. Not mushy. So yeah, I'll take all the red ones off of these guys, and then I'm gonna show you how I like to take my plants that I'm done with for the season. I don't just rip them out of the ground. But you see, things are pretty well. Got some ice still on the ground, but all the plants have had time to thaw out. So you see the squash plant did not do well. Same with the tomatoes. They're all kind of gooey. If you see, we got a nice basket full of peppers. I even got a couple eggplants in here. But just look at this. I mean, this pepper was covered in ice and it looks perfectly fine. Compared to this one, got covered in frost. Isn't that cool? I just think that's so neat. All right, so these peppers, I'm pretty much done with them. So I'm gonna kind of show you what I do. I don't rip up the peppers. I don't rip up my squash or anything that I'm taking out for the season. I just take some loppers and I go at the base of the plant and I cut it. That way that root system is just gonna rot all season. And by the time I'm putting something else here in the spring, this right here will break right off and that root system is still in there rotting and feeding the soil instead of ripping this up and disturbing the soil when I don't need to. And of course this stuff goes to the chickens because nothing goes to waste around here. Now the rest of these guys, I'm gonna get them later. It is soggy out here, you guys, and my nice boots that I wear to keep my feet dry have holes in them. So I'm gonna go in and I'll wait to clean out the garden. I'll cut all of the tobacco down, squash, tomatoes, peppers. And the only stuff left will be all of my fall and winter garden. And you know what's wild, you guys? It is gonna be December tomorrow, December 1st. January, I'm gonna be starting my tomatoes. In fact, I'm gonna be starting my tobacco, peppers, and eggplant in December because they take a lot longer to grow compared to the tomatoes. So I decided this year I'm gonna start them earlier than my tomatoes. I do enjoy gardening year round, but I'll tell you what, sometimes I do get tired. Running your sprinkler like that too works in the springtime. Say you put your garden out and then you get an unexpected last frost. I have run my sprinkler at those times too, and it saved my garden. All right, y'all, I hope all my American friends had a lovely Thanksgiving. I'm gonna go in and warm my toes. Y'all take care, and we'll see you next time.